Hello dreamers, welcome to New Kid Tarot. My name is Sean and I will be doing your reading for today. As you can see, I have sped up the shuffling process because I feel like it's important for you to see me shuffle your cards in real time for your specific reading, but not make you sit for 2 minutes while I do it. All right, the question that we are asking today is about the person you just had a fight with, okay? What is going to happen in relation to the person what's going to happen between you and the person that you just had this fight with? So we got just that fast. We have a contender. I will not be reading reversals for this today. We just had another. Oh, we had two. Look at this one and this one. Oh, look at that. Of course that came up because we are talking about conflict and we just need one more piece of that puzzle so I can tell you what it is you need to know about the fight you just had with this person. What else do you need to know about the relationship between you and the person you just had this fight with? Yeah, this one wants to come out. All right. So again, not reading reversals for this one here today, you guys. We have the Ten of Wands. And we have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Five of Wands. And we have the King of Swords. Yes. So the person that you just had this fight with is someone who has a lot going on in their lives. They are very, very stressed out, overburdened, and it's making them actually really sensitive because this is a person who should probably not be taking on the kinds of things that they are taking on. They're working in a field where they are having some success because of their diligence as a worker, because of their intelligence and ability to figure things out, and ability to learn and grow and achieve. They have an achievement-oriented need. I don't want to say that they have an achievement-oriented nature, because I don't think they do. I think what they actually have is a much more sensitive, nurturing nature. This person is more of a maternal figure, a compassionate figure, a loving figure. And what I'm getting here from this, what we have so far in this reading, particularly here with this Five of Wands, is this person right now in their lives is constantly in conflict with someone. They're constantly in conflict with other people. So it's not just this fight that you two just had. This person is experiencing stresses that come from being in the wrong environment. So it's like if a fish was trying to live in the trees, or a bird was trying to live in the ocean. That's, not a swimming bird like a duck. Not that ducks live in oceans, but you get what I'm saying. So it's like this person is functioning outside of their nature, and because they're functioning outside of their nature, it is making them tense and it's making them very self-protective. And that tendency towards self-protection is definitely because of what they're experiencing right now in their work. And this is why we have that Four of Pentacles here, right? They feel they're like struggling with imposter syndrome. And so they're waiting for the shoe to drop where it's discovered at their job that they are not qualified for the job they have. And the reality is they actually are qualified. It's just not their nature to do that kind of work. And so because it's not their nature, it feels inauthentic to them. And that's why they are so tense, so stressed out, and so hypersensitive. And that hypersensitivity is what lent itself to this argument that you guys had today. This person is also quite stubborn stubborn, and in their thinking, they always believe that they are right. This is not a person that has the ability or the tendency to ever admit that they're wrong. Their thoughts are firm in their minds, and there's very little flexibility in how they think. I see that illustrated here in this King of Swords, right? So in terms of this relationship and whether or not it can be mended, the answer is yeah, it can be, because this person did not actually set out to be in conflict with you. They're just in a conflicted state of life right now, and it spilled over into your interaction with them. So you two can heal the hurt that just happened, but the question becomes whether or not you want to, because until this person makes the changes they need to make in their life to be able to live in a more balanced, more healthy, more aligned way for themselves, they're just going to keep bringing this same energy back to you. They're just going to keep, you're just going to keep having these same kinds of interactions, these same kinds of conflicts. All right. So what I do want to do before I wrap this up today is I want to get you a little bit of guidance. So I have grabbed 2 sets of guidance cards here. We have the Gods and Guardians Oracle deck, and we also have the Moonology Oracle cards. And in case I didn't show you, for those of you who at some point feel like you want to get this deck for yourself, this is the Wiser Tarot. So that way you guys can see what they look like. So if you do any searches online, it'll be easy for you to identify them. Okay, so taking those back down, because I like personally when I'm watching other people's readings and they have cards that I'm excited about, it's really great when they put the name of the deck in the description, but if they don't say who it's by or give a link to where they bought it, it can be really hard to find these decks sometimes, particularly the indie decks, right? All right, so let's get you some guidance, some clear guidance right now from these 2 decks. All right, just make sure that energy is fresh in here. And get you a little bit of guidance for how to deal with this person and this situation. So we're going to start with this one. We have it's time to take action. And we have don't let pride get in your way. So the guidance that you're getting here is clearly that you have a conversation with this person. Let them know how this fight has made you feel. Don't let your pride over this situation keep you from mending this relationship if it's a relationship that you want to salvage. Now, the flip side to this can be for some of you that it's a relationship that needs to end, but you're afraid of what it's going to look like if you're no longer associated with this person, whether it's a work relationship or a friendship or a love relationship, right? So whichever way it goes for you, don't let pride be the deciding factor in the action that you take. So again, for those of you for whom it's a relationship that should be salvaged, go ahead and initiate the conversation with that person and see if you guys can mend that fence. Tell them what you're feeling, and also feel free to share with them. Actually, before I say any more of that, let me just say right now, initiate the conversation. That's I'm gonna leave it at that for right now. And then for those of you for whom it's a relationship that needs to end, the action for you to take is still to initiate a conversation. It's just a conversation that's going to go in a different direction, right? Excuse me. And then the guardian god or goddess that you can call on for help or turn to for help if you want to. Before initiating, oops, there we go, come on. Before initiating that conversation, who is willing to be there for this person when they have this difficult conversation? So you have Kane, and Kane is the spirit of life force energy. Is there anybody else that wants to come along for this ride? Anybody else coming along to help? Oh, there we go. And we have High Priest, of Atlantis. Oh, let me see if I can make more space. Hold on a second. Here we go. The High Priest of Atlantis. And we have the Mother Mary. How do I turn this so you can see it? There we go. Mother Mary. And I don't know why I felt compelled to show off Mary. I do know why. So because her son is associated with forgiveness. And so I feel like Mary coming up as someone that you can pray to, lean on, you know, ask for help in this conversation. You know, the message here is emotional healing. Again, here we have chakra healing. And then, like I said earlier, this one is life force energy. So I feel very strongly that you guys are getting the guidance to do your own inner work first. Just rebalance yourself a little. It's not like you have to heal all the past hurts of your life before having this conversation, but just get yourself to a place of balance and know that you're coming from a place of worthiness before you have this conversation. And know that this person that you're having this conversation with, they themselves are not necessarily going to be coming to this conversation or receiving this conversation from a place of healing or from a place of a healed chakra system or a balanced chakra system or emotional healing. And then that's evidenced in these cards here. They are going through it. So in this conversation, you know, we almost have like a perfect balance here, not quite, but almost. We've got these three conflicts here and then these three, you know, more balanced, healthier energies. And so if this was the representation of your relationship, this part is that person and this part is you, right? And so you are the one that's going to have to navigate the healthiness or lack thereof of this relationship in making your decision of whether or not to discuss anything with this person and go forward with this relationship. Okay, you guys, that's what I've got for you today. I hope you have a wonderful week and I'll see you next time.